An option select is a precise series of inputs that can cover two options at one time. The definition of this word can slightly differ from game to game, as all fighting games have different mechanics that an option may cover. Mortal Kombat X is no exception when it comes to this technique. But why is this technique not being utilised more? Do people know about it? Do all characters even have it? Quite frankly, the answer to this is rather unknown. A recent Kenshi discovery by a UK player named Durpey has really picked my brains over why we don't see more players, myself included, look for more ways to utilise this technique. The point of this video is to simply show two examples of an option select within Mortal Kombat X, and to raise a challenge to more players to start searching for options for other characters of the same nature. As a brief demonstration, an option select that was removed belonged to Raiden. As it's been removed, I can't demonstrate it normally, I can only show what the outcome looks like. But through a precise input, Raiden can make it so his back 2 overhead normal would come out fully on hit, allowing for a full combo, but it would become back 2 shocker on block, being significantly safer. This option select completely shaped what Raiden's corner game was back when it existed, but due to balance, it has since been removed. My first example of an option select within the current patch involves Kenshi in the Kenjutsu variation. While in the corner, you end a combo in down forward 1, his overhead sword. This causes a knockdown that times nicely with Kenjutsu's 1-1-1. Here's where the option select comes in. After the down forward 1 ends the combo, input 1-1 meter burn down forward 1, back forward 2 in one string. Doing the string like this will give you multiple outcomes depending on how the opponent stands up. Due to the speed of the opponent's rise, if the opponent stands with nothing and simply blocks on wake up, the second one in that string would have whiffed, making the first hit to connect the third hit of 1-1-1. As this is the hit that connected, the game will completely disregard the down forward input and will simply give you the rest of the string. This applies to all kinds of delayed wake up, although a max delay will stand as the string has finished whiffing. If the opponent does a wake up attack, they rise fast enough to connect the second hit of 1-1-1. This means the game will register the meter burn down forward 1 input of your string and will trigger your armoured reversal, checking their wake up attack and allowing you to combo once more for the cost of 1 bar. Long story short, if the opponent wakes up, you'll get your armoured reversal. If they do nothing on wake up, the string connects on block and you're completely safe, as no special move has been registered. This is because your down forward 1 shares the same button input as your string. The reason we include the push in the option select is because you're left safe afterwards and will do increased chip and meter build. You can ignore the push entirely though, as the 1-1-1 is only -6 on block. One thing to bear in mind about this option is that it will not work on lightning fast wake up attacks, such as Sub-Zero Slide or Kung Lao Spin. The second option select in this video involves my old main, Sorcerer Quan Chi. I'd originally found this a while ago. I even made a video about it as a way to enforce his new rune trap against opponents with no meter or no reversal, forcing them to take this setup regardless of how they choose to get off the ground. In this scenario, you combo as normal in the corner. I use back 3-2-4 in this video, as the back 3 is your most likely way of opening up the opponent to do this. End your combo in an airborne 1-4-1. This will increase the amount of time your opponent is on the floor. Cast a hex spell as fast as possible, which is down down 2. Instantly input forward 2-1 meter burn down back 2. If the opponent tech rolls or stands up normally, the forward 2-1 meter burn skull will connect. As the opponent is currently standing in hex, the plus frames of meter burn skull will allow you to run in for a 1-4 meter burn skull, enforcing his new rune trap. Again, here's where the option select comes into play. Once you've input forward 2-1 meter burn down back 2, be ready for the opponent to max delay wake up, because if they do, the game would not have registered the down back input of your third button press within the forward 2-1-2, giving you the normal string instead. Because of this, the third hit of forward 2-1-2 will connect as the opponent rises, meaning you can input a second meter burn down back 2 to use meter burn skull once more. If the opponent max delays wake up, your string input would have been forward 2-1 meter burn down back 2 meter burn down back 2. Through animation timing, the string you'll get is forward 2-1-2 meter burn down back 2. again enforcing a guaranteed rune trap on an opponent that cannot wake up attack or move, as they max delayed wake up within the hex. Much like the Kenshi setup, this is only possible because Skull shares the same button input as the section of forward 212 that you're trying to connect, making the game forget about the special attack inputs within the string if that section fails to connect. When used in its entirety, this will cover all wake up options against an opponent without meter, making Sorcerer Quan highly dangerous in the corner again. It just requires a new element of execution that some may not be used to yet. This technique can greatly help some characters deal with wake up options while eliminating an element of a read at the same time. If your input covers multiple options, it greatly reduces the opponent's chance to escape your pressure, should your execution be on point to pull it off. I've made this video to raise awareness of this kind of strategy. I really haven't seen it used much, if at all, and I feel like it's time to try and search for more outcomes with more characters. Who knows, maybe it will be a useful addition to your current game plan. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.